Hey guys, what's up? You know me, Frost Ninja, King of Combos. A little dust off the shoulder here for, Skye the guy, Skye Ty, the TIE fighter. Right over here is my main man.
Gage, what's up?
Today we're going to be explaining something. Usually we have our videos doing our little song and dance. And today...
Not a lot of singing.
Not a lot of singing. We could though, if people paid us. Wink, wink. Anyways. But today we're going to do something a little more informational than usual. Today we're going to be explaining those little orbs at the bottom when you're picking your character. Some of these people, they don't even know what they're about. They're just like, oh, I think they mean this, oh, I think they mean that. But to be completely honest, we're just going to explain them right here, right now.
Alright, and to clarify, he means the orbs down in the bottom corners, bottom left and bottom right, next to the assist portraits. You see the three lines there with the symbols off on either side, and then they've got the orbs that change in location depending on which character you select. These are what we're talking about, and it's going to be mostly Skye talking about all this stuff because I'm not entirely certain, but I'll be sure to ask some questions. Make sure those of us who aren't familiar get the information we need.
That's right, laying down a little FAQ. Alright, first row. First thing we're going to start off with. The top row of these three rows is the attack. Point out saying, attack determines how much your team jutsu does. There's a couple of selections that you can do that'll give you full. For example, let's say Taka Sasuke. If you don't know ballsy, Naruto right there. Full meter on the bottom. As you can see, this means that when you do your team jutsu, it's going to end up doing an entire bar of damage.
That's 50% of an opponent's health.
Entirely just gone right off the bat right there.
Take them from beginning point at green all the way down to orange. Straight
up. Now, there's plenty of other options you could do. For example, if you choose this guy and then you go to Suigetsu, you got yourself 6 bars right there. Now let's say you choose Suigetsu, right? You're like, oh, well, what's in it for me, right? Go for Kisame. You got yourself 6 bars right off the top. It goes the same way in the opposite. Go up, you got yourself 6 bars right there. 7 Blades of the Mist. Now, I know what some of y'all are thinking. Well, what's the use of that? You don't get any of the other bonuses? Or are there any other bonuses aside from that? I'll answer your question right now. From what I can tell, there's no other bonus aside from your team jutsu amounts. But
if that's the crux of your strategy, if that's what you're going for, then you're definitely going to want to put as many points into that as you can. The other ones aren't going to matter if you're not going to use them, obviously.
Obviously. However, it's a very selective strategy. Alright, moving on next. Let's talk about the second row. These I will call blue. Blue is very simple. Blue is how fast your things recharge. For example, Kakashi with the partner of Minato. Full blue. And I think these are the only people that I can honestly tell have all of the blue bars filled, right? Big thing about this means that Minato is going to be available very, very often. Every, I think 5 counts, Minato is going to be available for it. There's plenty of them that come close. Sasori, for example, has 5 and 1. But,
Well, Sasori with the Dara.
Yeah, of course. But one of the big things is that if you only have 1 assist, like, let's say, you have Kakashi with Minato only, then you're going to have your thing recharge like an insanely amount quicker than usual, because not only are you getting the boost from only using 1 assist, but then you're also getting the full blue bonus. Right? Pretty basic. It's simple stuff. Is there any other bonus aside from the recharge time? No. It's pretty much one-trick pony stuff.
And as you can see, Sasori starts off with 2 in speed, cooldown speed, just like Kakashi does, but if you combo Sasori with Minato, you only get 3. That is because they have a team special, Kakashi and Minato. As you can see across the bottom, it shows the names there. There's originals, which are basically characters paired up that don't have any relation. They don't gain any special bonuses from being paired up. Whereas Kakashi and Minato here, they're a team, they have a name right there, and they get special bonuses to their things.
Right, and I'll explain that near the end of the video.
Right.
Alright, moving on. Third row. I'll call this one purple, right? Just because it looks purple to me. Maybe I'm colorblind. But purple, this is the infamous Rock Lee stat. Everyone knows this as the Rock Lee stat just about. Because Rock Lee, automatically right off the bat, Mike Guy, 6, full on the bottom. You know what this does? I'll explain it to you real quick. That determines how much your team meter is filled by your assists actions. Basically, let's say you have just regular people, right? Let's say you have Sai mixed with Naruto. There you go, you have 5, right? For every single time that your supports act, it's going to add about, I don't know, 5 maybe times more stat onto it as any other one, right?
Stat onto what? Exactly the assist drive meter?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Now, let's say you have, this is my personal favorite determination of this. Let's say you have Mike Guy, right? You love Mike Guy. Everyone loves Mike Guy. Dynamic entry is God tier. Now, let's say you take Rock Lee. Same thing. Full 6, right? Rock Lee's assist does 4 hits. If all 4 hits land, you're getting quite a bit into your drive meter.
And this is what allows you to do your team ultimate jutsus, where you see all 3 of them appear and run into them. That's what that's all for. So the faster you can get that up, the faster you can get out those hard-hitting team combos.
This is true. However, it also determines how fast you go into support drive. So if you have a combo of characters that work really well when their support drive is unlocked and they can add into the battle, you're going to want to stack up about as much purple as you can.
Like as you use in a lot of your things, Hidon and Chio. Once you get into support drive, your guard or your chakra charge starts. Chio comes out and guards you while you're doing that. That's only in support drive. The faster you can get into that mode, the sooner you'll have her available to help you guard.
And
Things
then,
of that nature.
Yeah, and then there's other people that are like Shino, who benefit from the strike backs. If you can get Shino and get a lot of strike back in his combos, you're going to be set pretty well, because you can just bash them, they get strike back, bash them again, get another strike back, you know? Alright, now I'm going to explain this really quick, and it's the teams. Now some people are like, okay, what's the difference between original and teams? Well, teams give you bonuses. Originals, like let's say you have 1 support and it's just original. You're going to have a total of 3 points. 3 orbs, put somewhere on the map. If you have 2 supports with original, you'll get 4 points. 4 orbs on the map, right? And let's say you have a team like Leaf Chunin, who aren't necessarily related by very much, but, you know, they're still related somehow. They get 5 orbs. Not a full team, but pretty good, right? Now, let's say you have something like Team Asuma. They get 6 orbs. 6 orbs is the maximum you can reach. I'm personally more favorited towards, you know, really good distribution, like
2-2-2.
2-2-2, or like that, like how it's, you know, in all of them. It's a pretty good deal, you know.
No significant weaknesses for the opponent to exploit. Good strength in all of the area, or moderate strength in all the areas. A little bit ahead of the other people in whichever areas they may lack.
Exactly, which is why you're probably going to want to try to find a good team, but if you can't, just find some good assists that work well with each other and give you the stats you need.
Absolutely, and even if you can't, even if the stats with your assists aren't that great, what's more important is the techniques that your assists can do and how you can work with them.
Exactly.
You see me using my originals team, I only ever get 4 points at them, but I know how to use their abilities together very well, and even though I don't have these special stats, it's still beneficial, and that way outweighs, you know, having the stats.
Very well said. So I think that's going to be the end of the movie. Or, not the movie, but rather the video. And I hope we explained everything. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below.
Or send a message, or stop by Arashiboards and send us a message. That's always an option.
Or a video response. Video responses are fun, too. I kind of want to see what some of you people look like. I have a feeling that some of you might not be as attractive as others. But if you are outrageously attractive, please ignore all of the other things and just send us a video response. Also, you know,
you have to work out?
Fun stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
We're recording right now.
Okay. So start working as soon as storm stops?
I guess so. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, that is my mod Ray, who kind of just walked in the middle of our recording. Hi, Mom.
Sorry.
Anyways, well, that's the end of the video, so peace out.
Peace out.